Hello and welcome to your Wednesday Mindful Message with Blue Heavens. My name is Michelle, the host of this TikTok video, and welcome, welcome, welcome. So today's Wednesday. What does that mean, you're asking? What does that mean to me in this TikTok world? Well, I'm going to tell you what it means in this TikTok world. It means it's Cosmo's Cosmic Corner. Oh my God. Wakey, meditate, y'all. This is great. The Rooster Man has so much to say. Always. So he needed the day. So you heard him hype it up all on sugar with Angie earlier. And he had mentioned he had a Mrs. Cosmo. So Spirit thought it a great opportunity to bring in Mrs. Cosmo, who is Angel Marie, or Mrs. Cosmo. And this is her first time coming on any network, anything, any social network or anything. So this is quite a treat for all of you to meet Mrs. Cosmo. Love in the realm, as Cosmo said. Ooh. So I'm going to be channeling her and give her a nice warm clap or whatever. And let's just bring in Mrs. Cosmo. Hello, and I am Mrs. Cosmo, or Angel Marie to all of you. So thank you for having me, and I'm so honored to be here and be giving this message on this social network. And I'm just happy to be here, as I've already expressed all of this. So yes, I am the wifey poo of my husband poo, my hubs, and together we make quite a chaotic pair. I'm not calm in the slightest, if you've already noticed all of that. So my message is, so this is the shadow. So the shadow is all is calm on the shores, and we have the King of Pentacles. So how I'm picking up this message, and my first, for the shadow, immediately I was picking up, what is it that you're not doing? What is it that you're not doing? And why aren't you doing it? I had a lot of fears when I was here, and I didn't pursue a lot in my short life. I died when I was 25. So my life was cut short because I thought I had all the time in the world, like all of you as well think too. But you need to remember, time ticks, ticks, ticks. And when it is time for that knock on your door, that's it. I didn't have time to negotiate and say, hey, I'm not ready. It was, my lesson was done, and that was it. So whatever you're wanting to pursue, please pursue that with all the gumph and that. I feel a lot, I'm feeling a lot of anxiety, because anxiety runs in this realm big time. When I was here, that was a thing. I mean, it was just so, it was easy to just go ahead and pre-plan it and get scared about it before it even happened. I imagine a lot of you do this, is, you know, you're just like, oh, well, you know, shit, this is the worst thing that could happen. And it's like, and it ends up 90% of the time never happening that way. And 10% of the time, if it is going to be kind of whatever, it never is that bad. So your ego in your mind loves to just sit there and to you, blah, and scare you, just like a scary movie. And it's my mind did that all the time. And like I said, all the things I wanted to pursue, I wanted to travel, I wanted to take my son places, I wanted to go to college, I wanted to be, you know, like have more kids than my son. I wanted more. I wanted to be happily married. I wanted to be a grandma. I wanted all of this. And it was cut short because I thought I had more time, because I never thought about the clock ticking. It was against me. And I didn't take advantage of that. I allowed my fears and all of that to come forth. And I don't want to see all of you not pursuing. So how could we remedy this? So this is the stuff I recommend, is first off, wake up in the morning with a positive mindset. I would do this. I actually would do this. And it really sets up your day. You know, I'm going to have you, as soon as you wake up, I'm going to have a wonderful day. I'm going to have a great day. Set an intention of how you wish to live that day. I want to laugh. I want to, you know, skip outside. I want to dance to this music. I just want to live my life. And then do what you're setting your attention to. And write it down. what important things do you have to do, or what important things is your ego telling you that you have to do? Because you got to remember, that's materialistic. Your ego is material and part of the realm. If you're looking in divine, really look and see, is this something I can do later, or is it something it's a must do today? Because if you're going to put your self-care secondary, you should never do that. Because I was infamous for always putting myself second and make sure everybody else was taken care of, and then piling my day down and not having any time for myself. So I don't want that for all of you. So my advice, set that intention. Be grateful, and every day be grateful for something. Is it the air? Your family? You know, what could you be grateful for if you could be grateful for anything? And list 3 things that you could be grateful for. And do that in the morning and at night. And again, that just sets up your whole day, because when you are in a grateful heart, you can't be in this negative shit mode. I would sometimes forget to be in my gratefulness, and I would allow my fiance to abuse me, mentally abuse me, physically abuse me, and it was how I died. I died because I didn't self-care myself, and I wanted to help him become the best man he could. Even though he was hitting me and slapping me, I really just wanted the best for him. And I died as a result, because he did threaten to kill me, and he did. And was it purposeful? I will never know. We just got into a fight, and that's what happened. And you know, all of that was taken care of, no worries. But I didn't do enough self-care. If I had done more self-love with myself and told myself, hey, you know, Angel, you got this. You're a blessing. You have so much to give. You know, and I was grateful for my son. I was grateful for my family. I was grateful for my friends. I was grateful for the opportunities, but I never said them out loud. I was just taking oh, it's here, you know, and taking it for granted and not really looking at it for what it was. Because again, I thought I had all the time in the world. And then write your goals and ambitions. What's your bucket list? Write that down. What did you want? Some of the things I wanted to do was I wanted to travel. I wanted to be a grandma, something terrible. I just love kids. And I wanted my son to have brothers and sisters. I wanted to be happily married. And I just wanted, you know, to be like a therapist, because I loved helping people. I loved to be that person that everybody would go through. And I absolutely love that in life. So that is my calling. Even though I am not here in the physical realm, I'm still channeling Angie and Michelle, and I absolutely get this opportunity to help all of you do opposite of what I did. And the King of Pentacles, well, that would be all of Lazarus and Lucian, because they're the ones that have picked me up and wiped me down and sat with me, and many times I cried in the realm to get me to see that I was worthy, I was lovable. And my death, it was just part of the plan for my life. It was just part of the plan that I wrote, and I didn't remember. Because it was a lot of blame, a lot of, and in future videos I will discuss all of that. But the King of Pentacles would really be Loki, because Loki was the one who stood up, sat with my tears, and I would go into full mode, just tears and crying. And he would sit like my father would, and he would tell me, are you going to be a grumpy bear? Because that was my parents' thing, call me a grumpy bear. Do you love bear, not grumpy bear? And he would say, you want to be a grumpy bear or happy bear today? And then Cosmo took over, and Cosmo understood my pain and my suffering, and we're married because of such. And so he's my pops, Loki's my pops as well. So I am so happy I got to help all of you out. I hope take my tips that I have gave forth, and these will really help you enhance your day. And at night, remember to thank for your blessings. Thank the divine for your blessings. It's beautiful. So my name is Angel Marie, and you'll join the girls tomorrow with, I'm not even sure which is in the master for tomorrow. So join Angie for her reading, and Michelle for the mindful reading, with whichever comes forth. So many blessings, and remember, you're loved,